Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are continuing with this bed we made. I think this is part 4. So if you haven't seen the other parts, go check them out. Quite interesting. We are about to jerry rig a key. We're going to make a key with some plaster and something else. Andrew said, I don't remember exactly what he said, but I am snacking on peanuts. I needed a snack. My brain is working overtime here. Okay. Close this. We just left it open. Okay. He said plaster
and candles.
and candles.
Well, half the hotel's under renovation. I should be able to find plaster somewhere around here.
I know exactly where it is. But candles? Where would I find candles?
Great. This takes care of half of this little scavenger hunt. As for the candles, doesn't Rebecca keep some in her locker downstairs?
Did I see them? Let's find out. I don't remember if I saw them when I went down there. Okay, I was afraid she was going to say something about her hands being full. I was trying to mute, so that way Andrew didn't close his locker. So that way you didn't hear all the chewing.
Figures that if you were going to break any rules, it'd be the ones about which books you can or cannot read. What happened to you before you came to Montreal? Why don't you want to go back home?
I love my little ravioli. His locker wasn't open before, right? I won't be reading this stuff over again. Okay, it says, hello, my little ravioli. I hope this letter finds you well. I've been thinking about you a lot, praying for you every Sunday and more. You're always on my mind. I hope you still like Montreal. I heard it's getting really cold up there. Don't go out without a jacket and gloves. I know you always rolled your eyes at me whenever I said that, but frostbites are no joke. I'm hoping you write back soon. The boys have been asking about you, and even though you think they like to make fun of you, I know they really do miss you. Everyone misses you. Nobody cares about what happened except you, my darling. Just come home whenever you're done doing what you're doing. I keep telling your father that God has the boldest plans for you and that it's his problem if he can't see that. I've always seen it, my angel. Marcia at the grocery store says, let go and let God. I trust your faith, my son, I really do. Wherever it takes you, as long as you find your way back home. I'll cook you a real ossobuco. When you do, that's something you can't find in Montreal. God is by your side. Love you, Ma. Okay.
Andrew? Gosh, I hardly recognized you.
He's gonna be a priest.
Guess this is from a different lifetime.
We're down in here. Okay, Rebecca. Right?
Candles, candles,
Rebecca.
candles. I think Rebecca keeps a stash of them, but where?
You said in her locker.
I'm good.
Rebecca, the VIP guest in room 602 is getting on my nerves. He keeps ordering food that's not on the menu. We don't usually do special orders, but Bernard was adamant that we make all his wishes come true. Do I look like a JD Genie? That's not even the worst of it, though. Every night he barges in the kitchen as if he was at home asking for meat for his precious little terriers. Who feeds dogs $4 roast beef? I can't even afford $4 roast beef for myself. Bobby. Wow. Thought you said you had candles in here.
So you do have a stash of candles. But where is it?
The kitchen is out of power again, and I can barely see a thing. Bernard wants us to continue working, but I'm not risking chopping off my fingers for that blowhard. Not heard that one before. Didn't you start hoarding candles since the last power outage? I remember you saying you never wanted to be caught in the dark basement again. Where's your stash? It's urgent. Please, Bobby. Please. Bobby, please. Okay. I assume the kitchen. We should check the kitchen. Still can't get over Carol and Janine. They're together. It's fate. I can't open that one. Oh. What did that say? Oh, somebody's the real artiste down here.
Where are you going?
Bernard just fired me.
What? What happened?
Even if I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
Please, just tell me.
It was nuts. She wrote her stuff on her own door with my lipstick, so I would get the blame.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
You would believe me.
Wendy, wait. I do. I love you.
People keep candles in cupboards, right? Whoever keeps stealing my lunch, I want my Tupperware back. Susan. Give Susan her Tupperware back. Thief. Okay. Nicole, Eugene, Rebecca, Bobby, Carol. Bobby, you realize it's the person with the lowest score that wins, right? Attention that several guests have complained about a member of our staff going through their belongings in their absence. This has to stop now. Anyone with information regarding the situation should come to my office as soon as possible. I want the person behind this swiftly identified and reprimanded. Should no one come forward within a week, punitive measures will be taken against all of you. And they're just keeping score on the back of the... Okay. Nobody cares about that, apparently. Okay.
Gotta hold on to these tight.
Master key, do not lose. Oh, that's hers. That's why. Pick those back up. What if I was just a menace turning the faucets on in every room I went into? Mm-hmm. Have you heard there's a famous movie director staying in 602J? Yes. I was there when he checked in. I don't know who he is, but he must be pretty important because Bernard was almost licking his boots. He even let the man bring his dog to the hotel. Is he shooting a picture in Montreal? I've heard he's here on a scout, but I'm not sure what it means. Maybe he's making a picture on Boy Scouts. Oh. Do you think he'll shoot in the hotel? I hope he does. Imagine we could meet famous actors like James Dean. Let's hope the director has supernatural powers, because Dean is very much dead. Oh. What? James Dean is dead? Oh, wait, I didn't look at the back of it. What? Let's talk about books and stuff. Oh, this is Andrew's book club. Why not? So we have the master key. I would think this would be the place to store stuff like that, but... Laundry... Rebecca, the washing machines are not broken. The problem comes from the pipes. They're completely frozen. It's only a matter of time before they burst and flood the entire basement. I've warned Bernard about this issue last winter, but of course he only cares about renovating the parts of the hotel the guests can see. Behind that nice facade, everything is crumbling. I'll see what I can do, but it's not maintenance we need. It's a freaking miracle. Eugene. Okay. Bubby. Or Dubby. Bubby Dubby. Paper note with funny drawing, red lipstick. Ah. $3.50 in loose change. Business card ×3. Peppermint ×5. Cigarette. Somebody was eating the peppermints. Cigarette pack. Old port. Silver ring. Dollar bill ×4. Green pen. Movie script. Change. Cigarette pack. Red line. Paper note with numbers. Black pen ×2. Loose change. Yeah, what is that? Because whose room is that? Oh, lost items list is the stuff I've taken. I didn't take peppermints. I didn't take the cigarettes either.
Ooh.
Oh,
Is this a movie script?
Need more. Murders add killer tornado. Why cut the scene inside the nose? That's part of the script. See if James Stewart is available. Okay. 216. So that's the stuff. I have the red lipstick. Or I did, I threw it out. What is this room? Is that it? Did I leave that door open? I did. Let's go into Linda's office because we have the master key. Oh, place master key. Do I not need that? I guess not.
Sophie, you're forgetting what you came here for.
I don't know where the candles
The
are.
candles. Better try to get them before Andrew gets here.
Well, he could help me look for him. It's not lighting up anywhere, so I assume I'm wrong. Candles. Where would I find some candles? Andrew. Where would I find some candles?
Maybe Bobby took some candles from Rebecca already.
There's a rat. So we check Bobby's locker? I'm sorry, I still don't know who does what, so... Where's Bobby's locker? Did I miss it? Oh, literally right there.
No candles, but this looks like the laundry room.
Really? I gotta go back in the laundry room. Back in the laundry room. Oh, sorry, close that. We don't want them to know. Nobody must know. Nobody must know. And listen, I may be going through people's stuff, but I'm not taking people's stuff. I'm not stealing. I'm just looking. And the stuff I have, I'm giving it back. I knew it was gonna be in a cabinet.
Stash uncovered. Reb, you won't mind if I just take one, right? Got a candle. Now, what next?
I thought we were supposed to wait for Andrew.
Let's see if Andrew is around.
Yeah, I assume once we exit, he's gonna just come down here. Oh,
There you are.
didn't even hear the elevator.
I'm not sure I understand what the plan is here.
Well, I remember reading a spy novel, I can't remember the title, it wasn't that good, in which they used wax and plaster to make a key mold. I'm thinking we could do the same.
Are you sure it's gonna work?
Sure? No. In the novel, they used a special kind of wax, not candle wax. But I think it's worth a shot.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's do this, shall we? First step, pour the wax, I suppose? Careful though, the pot's probably hot.
Don't be shy now.
That's it. Nicely done.
Thank you.
Next
I made
step,
candles for a little while.
put the key in the wax. Better wait a few seconds before removing it.
Yeah, we need to let it solidify.
Looks good.
Great.
Pretty sure you can take it out now.
Okay, I would love to. You have my hand back, thank you.
I think we're almost done. All that's left is to pour the plaster from the cup into the mold.
Great.
Good job. So now we wait until it's dry, I guess.
How long do you think it's gonna take?
A few minutes, probably. We can poke it every now and then to check.
I bet you didn't think you'd be making a plaster key today, huh?
How long have we been here?
No. But I like it. I feel like I'm in one of those novels I spend my days reading.
I was trying to be her head. Ever read banned books? What does that mean? That I've been snooping? What are you reading now?
What have you been reading lately?
I don't want to let him know I was
That's
sniffing
your
his locker.
book there, isn't it?
Yeah,
That'd be bad.
it's a play by Agatha Christie, Witness for the Prosecution.
What's it about?
It's the story of a lawyer who takes on the case of a man accused of murdering an old widow. There's strong evidence against him, but the lawyer is convinced of his innocence.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah. Actually, there's a film adaptation of it playing at the theater right now.
Oh, yeah. It rings a bell. Have you seen it?
No, not yet. I always prefer to read the book or the play before seeing the film. Hey, how about we go see it together?
Yeah, I think
We
I'd
have
like
to
that.
flirt. We can't
Awesome.
just not. We can't
Lowe's
let this
Theater is not too far
fire
from
die.
here.
We can't.
Why don't we meet after work one of these evenings?
That sounds
Okay.
great.
I'd love to do that. Thank
Oh,
you for
look.
inviting me.
I think our key double is dry and ready to go.
I can't believe it worked. I could not have
It's
done
not
this
that
without
easy to
you.
get that out of the wax. You have
Well,
to, like,
I'm glad I was able to be of some help. I should get back
She
upstairs,
can't just, like,
though.
put
I've
it
been
solid.
gone far too long already. Let me know how it goes with the key. Oh, and you should probably be careful when you turn it. Otherwise, it could break inside the lock.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Thank you for everything.
You're welcome, Sophie.
Stress. I did see that in the stuff I was looking up. And so I'm nervous about that. If cleaning were that easy. Okay. Alright, we're on the way.
I've got 2 keys. Now, let's test them out.
Alright. You know what? He left the door open too, so I mean he knew I was in there, but we're just gonna leave the door open. We're just gonna leave it open. I'm very cautious about everything I'm leaving open and taking. I have to remember to put the key back where we found it. And that door's still wide open and nobody's asked me questions. I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna close it. I may have just also left this one open. Alright.
Be careful, Sophie. You don't want this key to break. Oh, shoot.
But it broke at a good spot. I could still pull it out. She better still be taking that out of there. Otherwise, we're gonna go find tweezers. Wait. Pick up.
Damn it. It's stuck.
No, it's not. Don't you lie to me like that. They're gonna know I was in here. Did it save? I saw somebody mention saving it before you did this. Okay.
Unlike my favorite
Hang
bar,
on.
this one was black. There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at everything yet.
I can't back out. Options. Back. I don't know where my saves are. I would think it would save. Oh, if I quit to the main menu. I'm really doubting this right now. It had to have saved when we saw Andrew, right? I wish it would tell me where my autosaves are. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Are you sure? Your game was saved 2 minutes ago. Okay. 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 We're probably okay. Oh, at the right spot. I thought I was gonna lose a whole lot of progress, but we're good. Okay.
Be careful, Sophie. You don't want this key to break.
Shh. You're stressing me out. Oh, I thought it broke again. That sound made me think it broke. Alright, now back to reading.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
Riddles. Louise likes riddles. But not the kind like this. In Atlanta, I noticed yours was very pretty worn down, so I decided to buy a new one. I hope you like it. And since you enjoyed them so much, here's a little puzzle to figure out the combination. 2 5-letter words are the key, both related to our history. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. White. Her alternative name will surely take you back. From the first one, take the first 2. From the last one, take the last 2. So white. Alliterative name. Okay, do I have to figure that out right now? Oh, we're just actually taking them out of the box. I hope you get better. Try to rest today. I will bring you hot soup after class, M. Okay.
Huh. Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess. You said yes.
The Postman Always Rings Twice is playing at Lowe's Theater tonight. It's based on a novel I read a while back. I'm sure you would love it, seeing as you like crime stories and murders so much. Nothing creepy about that. Will you come with me? Lowe's Theater, Montreal. Okay. I can barely listen to Sister Miller's lecture today. I can't wait for tonight. And secret language. Okay, we're not keeping these papers, right? We are putting them back. Dear Anne, I've just heard Doris Day on the radio and it made me think of you. I know how much you love Sentimental Journey. Counting every mile on the railroad track that takes me back. Doris is the other one. Okay, so White and Doris. Last time I was in Texas, I felt like coming home. Now, strangely, I feel away from home. I wish you were here with me. I always feel at home in your arms. I can hardly believe it has been 5 weeks since we last saw each other. Sometimes I wonder if I might be going crazy. You are always in my head. Everything reminds me of you. Not only songs on the radio, but silly things like flowers in our garden that smell of your shampoo. Or when people say the word darling and I can hear you say it with your lovely French accent. Darling, 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 darling. I can't. That's so bad. That's how it's written. My family seems to have noticed my odd behavior, but of course I cannot tell them about you, even though I wish I could. I feel like climbing on the roof of the tallest building in Austin and shouting my feelings for you at the top of my lungs. God, I sound like a giddy teenager in love for the very first time. Maybe I am. Sometimes I am scared that all this time with you was nothing but a dream too good to be true. I am afraid that when I return to Montreal, I will realize you never existed, or if you do exist, you don't remember me. I wish I had a picture of the two of us so I would know for sure it was real. I long for your embrace and the taste of your sweet lips. I love you, M. Okay. All right. I really hope we're putting all these papers back. Oh, there's the picture. There you go. There it is. December 29th. More reading. Oh, is there more on the back? Oh, there is. Sure. Okay. Dear Anne, I'm sorry it took me so long to answer your last letter. Has it been 6 months already since I left Montreal? As you always say, le temps passe si vite. I don't know what that means in French because I did not get to take much of it. My parents are glad I am done with my studies. They always thought it was a strange idea for me to go to university. Now they want me to find a husband and have children like any other woman. I think I will. These past few months, I had a lot of time to reflect on our relationship. You know my feelings for you, and I hope you never forget how much I love you, but we cannot hide our heads in the sand any longer. We were lucky our story lasted as long as it did, and foolish to think it would last forever. Oh. Our love is forbidden, and hiding it from my family is proving more and more difficult every day. You will always have a special place in my heart, but I believe it is time for us to go our separate ways. You made me feel like a teenager. You made everything but the present disappear. Now I need to be an adult and think about the future. Sincerely, M. Okay. Now what? Pick up. Put letters back. We just don't know what that one letter said.
I've got 2 keys. Now, let's test them out.
Sophie, you're so behind, girl. Okay, so White and Doris, where do I use these? She doesn't have any thoughts on this. She has no thoughts. No thoughts in her head. Okay. Anne's riddle. 2 5-letter words. White. And Doris. So I-S. W-H-I-S. No, what do I do?
That riddle's a toughie.
No, it's not.
Maybe I need a fresh pair of eyes on it.
No, it's not.
Clarington Hotel reception desk. Andrew speaking.
Hey, Andrew. Got a minute?
I always have time for you.
I opened the chest in room 507.
Huh. It worked.
Yeah, I really wasn't sure, but our little key's sturdier than it looks.
Yeah. So, what's in the chest?
A riddle.
A riddle?
I think it was written by Mrs. Beaumont for Mrs. Cruz. And I think the answer will give me the combination for a case I found in room 509. I could use your help with it, though.
That's awesome. I love riddles. Tell me, which part's causing you trouble?
Her alliterative name will surely take you back.
Intriguing.
Yeah, I'm not sure what alliterative means.
D.D. Doris Day.
It's a series of words that start with the same sound or letters. Like perpetual peril. Does that help you?
Doris Day. I think I know what to do. I'm not sure where to look.
I think I know what to do.
Of course you do. Anything else?
Here's another one. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Do you know what this could mean?
This really isn't my area of expertise. Hey, Beth, you know bars, right?
Well, not all of them.
What about one that has a color in its name? Like the Orange Chair or the Blue Lagoon or something?
Well, there's the White Cat, but I don't think that's your crowd.
I really needed assistance with
it's
this.
not for me, but thanks. Did you get that, Sophie?
Yeah, I did.
Still confused. I think I can manage.
I think I
from
can
here.
manage from here.
Of course you can. You're a quick one. Anything else I can help you with?
No, that's all.
No, that's all. Thank you.
My pleasure. I'm just glad I could finally put my riddle solving skills to good use. Call me when you've opened that case.
You know I will.
Okay, well, wait, what case? Oh, in the other room still. Okay, whoa, whoa, put the letters back, put them back. Put them back. Okay, we really should lock that thing back up, but whatever. Whatever, they're gonna know I was in there. Pardon me, I'm on my way back to this case. All of that for this. Okay, we need W. What? Okay. Am I wrong? What? It's White and Doris. So where's W? I keep hoping that these will change. Oh, it's Greta? Okay, wait. Grease. There we go. They meant the literal cat. It's a typewriter. My type of writer.
That novelist, Bridget Boswell, is actually you, Marcella?
Okay. Dear Marcella, or should I say Bridget. You know I prefer a good old crime story, but last week I came upon a romance novel with an intriguing title, and they were roommates. I bought it on an impulse at the train station and read it from cover to cover during the journey. Can you imagine my surprise when I recognized our story? You may have changed the names and locations, but all of our moments are there. Our endless discussions in the dorm room, our first date at the theater, our trip to Quebec City. You often said writers are thieves, but I never fully understood until now. It has been almost 10 years since I received your last letter. The letter that painted our relationship as nothing more than a summer fling. At first I could not believe you had written those words. Then I waited in vain for your answer and had to accept your love for me had never been real.
After all this, turns out you're a fan of Bridget? Of Marcella?
You don't know me.
That's
I
a
think
lot
I can
sweeter than I expected.
safely say I'm your biggest fan. Your novels have literally changed my life. After the war, I spent almost 10 years in a psychiatric hospital because of panic attacks. None of the treatments were working, and I wasn't getting any better. I became friends with one of the nurses who started lending me books so I could pass the time. I didn't really like the first ones, but then I picked up Bridget Boswell's first novel, your novel. I had never read such a beautiful story. It almost brought tears to my eyes. I immediately urged the nurse to get me more of your books. Believe it or not, the more I read them, the less panic attacks I had. The doctors thought it was their new medication finally working, but I knew the truth. Your novels gave me the courage to get in contact with Lindsay, a friend from the war. I had always felt for him the same way your characters feel about each other, but I had never dared telling him. Now I have, thanks to you. The thought of seeing him again is what motivated me to get better and leave the hospital. I hope to hear back from him soon. Oh wait, there's pages. Did I not do that with the other one? After my discharge, I wanted to thank you for everything you've done for me. I discovered Bridget was a pseudonym, so tracking you down took longer than I thought. Longer than I thought. Fortunately, I am a very patient and resourceful man. I never give up. Do you think we could meet? I have so much more to tell you, Paul.
I'm glad you were able to open up to Marcella like this. Everyone
there's
needs
a lot of
someone to
papers.
talk to.
There's a lot of papers to read, and I actually have to go, and so I'm trying to rush through this, but
An advance on my salary. So Marcella hired you. But what for?
okay. So, I'm gonna have to pause that stuff and read it later. I'm kind of over some of it, but if you want to pause and read that too, you can. But I do have to go, and so I'm going to cut this one short here.
There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at everything yet.
She won't let me though. Here.
Oh, Anne. Murder might be a bit much, but you deserve some kind of justice. I do like a happy ending. I just hope that's where your story is headed. Oh, so you came to Montreal under the pretense of celebrating your wedding anniversary. But all along, you meant to reunite with Anne.
Oh. Okay. Am I done now? Okay.
So this was all a story about star-crossed lovers, with the lovers in question being Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz.
Seems like it, yeah. But I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Actually, I think I can help with that.
Really? How?
Well, some mail just arrived here for Mrs. Beaumont.
I wonder what's in it.
Me too.
Should we open it?
No.
That's illegal, isn't it?
Then she'll know you opened it.
Sometimes the mail arrives a little damaged, you know?
Oh my gosh.
Oops.
So?
It's a tourism pamphlet for California and 3 train tickets. What do you think this means?
I'd say Anne and Marcella are probably planning to run away from their husbands. Those train tickets must be for them and Michael.
So you're on a first-name basis now, huh?
Well, after reading so much of their correspondence, I kind of feel like I know them, you know?
Yeah, like characters.
We're just
in a book.
hanging out in this room. Again,
I
it's just
have
so
to say,
awkward.
though, I'm still a bit confused as to how Paul fits into all of this.
Turns out he's a big fan of Marcella.
He is? Why?
She writes pulp fiction under his pseudonym. I think her books gave Paul a chance to get out of his own head while he was staying in a psychiatric hospital.
I get it. Books have always been a way to escape for me too. But why did he have pictures of you?
We'll probably never know. I think the trail ends here.
I guess investigations in real life always have some loose ends. I was kinda hoping we'd have this big third act reveal, to be honest.
At least it made our day pretty interesting.
That's for sure. It helped me understand you better, too.
Oh?
Why you
Oh.
snoop, I mean. Piecing together people's stories, learning what makes them tick. It makes you realize we may have more in common than it seems.
You're right. Which is why the next story I'd like to learn is yours, Andrew.
Oh? Am I gonna find you snooping through my apartment next?
No.
I would love to share my story with you, Sophie. You're the first person in a long time who's made me feel like I can. Would you come and see me when your shift ends? We could leave together, if you'd like.
Sure. If we're able to.
We're snowed in.
With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
I guess
Whoa.
that wouldn't be so bad. We could set up a pillow fort on the mezzanine.
A pillow fort? We do work in a hotel, you know. There are actual beds here.
Oh, I wouldn't be sleeping. I've got a reading list the size of the Eiffel Tower. This would be the perfect chance to put a dent in it.
That does sound like fun. I could bring my magazines and, ooh, maybe light some of Rebecca's candles.
Now I kinda hope we do get stuck here.
I just have to finish my tasks for the day, and then I can leave.
Okay. Now I'm going to save it. I am so late. I'm going to save it now. I just couldn't not do it a little bit more, you know? So, yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please like the video. Consider subscribing to my channel here. I am doing my best to keep up at least once a week uploads. I want to get back to twice a week, but I also juggle my ASMR channel, and that's my main channel that I do stuff on. So, trying to do both at once. But yeah, thank you again so much for being here. I appreciate it so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.